Now, you know Stephen A. Smith and Joy Reid had a little back and forth not too long ago after Joy Reid lost her job as an anchor for MSNBC.
My show had value, and that, I'm sorry, whether it's talking about Gaza, to have a right to object to little babies being bombed. And where I come down on that is I'm not sorry.
And if you're going to support Joy Reid, but when we want to bring up race as the cause for her being gone, I don't think we're serving ourselves well. Media research revealed that Reid's show averaged around 759,000 viewers in early December, a 47% decline from the 1.4 million average it achieved in 2024 leading up to the election day. Her ratings basically were damn near cut in half. On February 20th, Reid's show was reported to have around 778,000 viewers, while Fox News' Laura Ingraham attracted an estimated 3.4 million in the same slot. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 3.4 million to 778,000. And repeat it again. That's 3.4 million to 778,000. That can't be ignored. When we make the argument and we want to bring race into the equation, we got to have it. We got to have the evidence.
I just want to say, can we get some of these bojankety, tap dancing, ignorant brothers out here, black men, to stop attacking black women publicly?
Everybody saw the movie Django Unchained. Remember the name of the person who cared more about the love of the slave master than he did about the love of his people or the care for his people? His name was Stephen. And Stephen was somebody who was willing to sell out his fellow African enslaved people. So what I would say to the Stephens who are in our world today, understand that the master will never love you.
Here's Joy Reid retorting. It's about 4 or 5 months later, 6 months later. She's still retorting from that. I guess it left a mark.
Next up with Tim Black.
He was talking about your show. What did he say about your show? And then you had to respond.
He said I got fired for ratings. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. You got $100 million for a show with half my ratings at my worst. I had to literally Google his numbers. I'm like, how many people listen to the show? Is it like 4 million people? Oh, wait, it's like, what, 500,000 people? Dude, that's like average CNN. That's not that high. They're paying you not for your numbers, my friend. They're paying you because you are willing to say the nasty things about Black people that they want to say. You're willing to take their denigration of Black women and put it in the mouth of a Negro. And because you're willing to put the denigration of Black women in particular into a Negro's mouth, you now think that, oh, I must be a freaking political genius. But just be clear, you're not being paid for your numbers. You're being paid for what you're willing to do to us for white people's entertainment. And as long as you cool with that, bruh, keep being you. But don't come for my friends. Don't come for people that I know their value and try to devalue them in front of all the Black women who can see and hear you, because we know what you're doing. Woo!
First of all, Stephen A. Smith, highest watched daytime sports show. So First Take beats out Pat McAfee, which is on ESPN. The other ESPN show, Get Up, I never watched that. There's another one, The Undisputed, even when it had Skip and it had Shannon, better numbers. Almost 3 times as many people watched First Take than watched Undisputed. Year-over-year growth. Now remember, what I'm giving you are just numbers. This has nothing to do with Stephen Smith being a good person, bad person, mediocre political analyst. None of that. Like women, don't like women. None of that. Okay? These are just the numbers. Comparing a daytime show that covers sports to a news show at night, I don't know if that's the same thing. And yes, Joy's numbers were down. They were not in a trend up like Stephen A's. And I sense a little bit of hate. Yeah, just a little bit of hate. Curry's a hard because Curry knows. Why are you comparing news like that Trump sensational shit you did to him talking about sports. That's not the same thing. Anyway, fine. So, hey, it is what it is. The truth is, Joy's numbers were down. She lost her job. Nothing she says about Stephen A. is going to bring it back. Now, let's get to the real part. It's amazing to see a sellout call out another sellout. We're witnessing one sellout call another sellout a bigger sellout, and then playing the woman card and the black card at the same time. She said Stephen A., he got paid $100 million to call out black people. I don't think that's why he's paid. But you get paid, you were getting paid a whole lot of money to lie to black people, to keep them on a Democratic plantation. That's what you've been out there to do. And I'm tired of Democrats acting like they work for black people. No, you don't work for black people. You lie to black people for white people. Just like Stephen A. Yeah, I'm not here to say that Stephen A. is better or worse than Joy. I'm here to say they both are sellouts, and they both do the same thing. They both work for white establishment and lie to people for a living. But he didn't get fired, you did. And you didn't get fired because you started telling the truth. You got fired because your numbers sucked. It wasn't because you was fighting for working class black folks. Because if you did that, you would have had to change your tune on so many things such as immigration, reparations. Yeah, you had so many things you'd have to change your opinion on. What is Joy Reid, Charlamagne the God, D.L. Hughley, Willie D., what have they really done from a media standpoint? Don't tell me one time Willie D bought some people some turkeys in Texas in the 5th Ward. Don't tell me about this shit. I'm talking about their media coverage. I'm talking about this job. When was the last time they did something that was against the Democratic Party, against the DNC? Stop it, cut the cap. Stop lying to people. Stop trying to act like you are Nat Turner out this motherfucker. You and Joy are not Nat Turner. Y'all are not Sojourner Truth. You are not Harriet Tubman. Your show was nothing like that. Your show was not the shining beacon of hope fighting for black people. What it was a white show hosted by an African woman on a white network with white-ass talking points with the word black sprinkled. Every little time when you got a little heat on your ass, you run and hide behind black Americans. That's the kind of show you got. That's what you've been on. Stop trying to rewrite history as if you were standing on business. Because if you were standing on business, Joy, you would have got fired a long fucking time ago. I know it. You know it. Everybody in the industry know it. Only people that don't know it are your viewers. Are those poor, misinformed people that continue to watch you in Don Lemon and not know you part of the problem. Case closed, face closed. Woo! If you stand up for black people and fight for black people, I got your back all day. We ain't got to agree on everything. But these people do not do that. And I will not let the narrative be Stephen A's a Sambo, but they are the real black, the pro-black, the fighting blacks, the blacks are standing on business. Nah, you don't get to make that false narrative in front of me. You can do that shit in front of all these sellouts, all these cake-ass dudes, and all these lame-ass sisters that won't tell you the truth. But us real brothers and sisters, we know what time it is. Stephen A. some cut. You are too. Y'all in the same group. He just get paid more. You know what? I don't think y'all get it. It's about to get real serious. Before I move on, let me take y'all to the danger zone. Joy Reid is a solo operator now. When you get free, you're supposed to go crazy. You're supposed to start turning over shit, exposing shit, bringing on Farrakhan like Arsenio. You're supposed to be doing some radical shit. You're supposed to be talking about reparations and fighting for an anti-black hate crime bill. You ain't done nothing except do the same show. You're doing the same show without special effects. Stop lying to us. You know we can see you. Do you realize we see what you do? I would even done a segment on you if you'd have been quiet. Ain't nobody paying me to say this. It's the truth. Joy Reid, and for the record, Joy, we know about you. You thought the hair braid lady was bad, who was yanking the braids out the woman's hair for $50. You thought that was bad when she cut the braids out the girl's hair and kidnapped her? You ain't seen nothing. Joy is worse. Joy be trying to fuck up people's careers. Not that they did anything to her. They don't owe her no money. Just because they disagree with her in commentary. Joy would get on the phone and call in news media and say, don't book her. Don't book him. I know because there's somebody that tried to look out for me a couple years ago. He didn't know that they had put the black ball on the brother. These two, Don and Joy, I'm sure of. Now look, I'm not special. This happened to me, but it can happen to anybody who don't play ball. It's how the system works. And Joy Reid is a part of the system. Part of current champion and Joy Reid's thing is Stephen A. Smith be doing this shit for the whites. Who's she doing it for? Her ego. She don't do it for whites or blacks. She do it for her ego. She will shut you down just because you disagree with her. Make a video, and she will go out her way to burn you down. She said in the video, don't come for my friends.
Keep being you, but don't come for my friends. Don't come for people that I know.
Joy Reid is a big-ass African bully. In the press conference.
Catch Tim Black live on the most dangerous show in America, Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Don't miss out on the real. Stay dangerous.